Hello, everybody, and welcome on in to yet another live stream here on the one and only Jupiter Robotics YouTube channel. I am so excited for this one, and I'm so happy to have you all here. So let's begin. Hello, everybody. My name, of course, is Jonathan. I am one of the team co-captains from the team Jupiter Robotics. You'll have to forgive me if I seem a little bit distracted. I just realized the sun is setting and it is reflecting on my shirt. I just realized that looking at my camera. Okay, so I live in Florida, by the way. So hello, Teku Robotics. How nice of you to join. I'm so glad to see everybody. Hello, hello. Yes, Texas Roadhouse. That is correct. At this point, Roughhouse, you have to change your name to Roadhouse Robotics. So yes, welcome on in, everybody. So happy to have everybody here. Of course, I'm sure many of us have seen the video that was recently published here on the channel, very recently, perhaps about a new robot. We're here to talk about a new combat robot of ours. But before we dive into that, I do have a couple of special announcements that I do have to make right at the start. I want to say a big thank you to everybody watching. I know I always do, but a very special thank you to everybody who's watched and supported over the past year, because believe it or not, we are coming up on the 1 year mark of live streams being hosted on this channel. So to celebrate, on Tuesday, July 7th, mark your calendars, that is 2 weeks from now, Tuesday, July 7th, that is the day that marks 1 full year. And on that day, we're going to host an extra live stream on that very evening. And it's going to be full of 3D printing, celebrating, and just a whole lot of fun. So join us July 7th for the Jupiter Robotics 1 year streamiversary live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, we have a fun fact from Roughhouse Robotics. Fun fact, there is a Middle East Texas Roadhouse YouTube channel, but not a regular. I'm going to look that up. Oh, awesome. Yes, I hope to see everybody there. That's going to be a very fun time. And to be honest, these live streams, they would not be possible without the amazing support of our fans and those of you that watch and support and share and do all that amazing stuff that you do to help out the channel. So thank you all for watching, and we're going to celebrate Tuesday, July 7th, 1 year of streaming here on the channel. Of course, the team's been around for much longer than that, been fighting for much longer than that, but live streaming, it's hard to wrap my head around the fact that we've been doing the live streaming for a full year now. It certainly doesn't feel like it, but we sure have. Also, today's a very special day. Today marks 1 month until the next competition that we attend. In exactly 1 month from today, July 25th, 2026, Thoroughbred Beatdown is being hosted by our friends Team Firewolf Robotics and the Marion County Maker Collective. Now, if you recognize those names, it's from their first competition that they had hosted back in March McMadness, which was a very awesome competition, very fun event, very smooth event. Everybody had a good time. That was a great event, and I expect Thoroughbred Beatdown to be a more fun and more smooth competition than the first one. We're really dialing it in for this event, so I look forward to everybody. That's seeing everybody that's going to be there. We have a lot more robots signed up for that event than we had for the first one. So July 25th, if you're in the area, Ocala, Florida, come check it out. And with that, I'm going to plug in my laptop because I did not do that beforehand. So I am a pro streamer. I hope this thing's plugged in. Hey, it's charging. It means it's plugged in. Okay. Now I got that taken care of. Let's address the elephant in the room. Not me, the smaller one. So I'm sure everybody has heard the news, but in case you haven't, new video was released very recently here on the channel, a robot reveal video. And in case you haven't seen it, it's not Space Junk 2.0. Don't get your hopes up that much. I know everybody's anticipating the new Space Junk, but we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for that. But in the meantime, we have a new robot called Pluto's Revenge. It is a plastic ant undercutter. Actually, who do we have here? It's Pluto's Revenge. This is a topic of discussion for our live stream tonight. Our new plastic ant, Pluto's Revenge. And of course, we haven't put any of our cosmetic stuff on there, any like paint, stickers, none of that, like we always do. Of course, we'll put the name on there and sponsor logos on it. We'll talk more about that, but this is our first look, second look if you include the reveal video, at the new robot, Pluto's Revenge. So if anybody has any comments or questions about this robot, that's what the live chat is here for, and that's what I'm here for. My favorite Cinnabon box. Yeah, I'm never going to look at that the same. By the way, is there a limit to how many stickers can be put on a plastic ant? No. As far as I'm aware, no. And if there is, and nobody's told me, it's a good thing Space Junk was never a plastic ant, because this thing's literally made up of stickers. But yeah, your plastic ant, if you make a plastic ant, it can be covered in stickers like Space Junk is. This thing is made of stickers. It wouldn't be able to operate if it wasn't for stickers. But plastic ants, same thing. It can look just the same. So hopefully that answers your question. You can put as many stickers on there as you like. And that's how we're going to put the sponsor logos on Pluto's Revenge. We have a bunch of stickers made, which I very conveniently placed right in front of me. We have, of course, Send Cut Send. We have Poly Maker. And 48 Designs. That's all of our sponsors and their stickers, which will be placed somewhere on Pluto's Revenge. So stay tuned for that. As mentioned in the reveal video that was released for Pluto's Revenge already, there is more information to be released about Pluto's Revenge that will come out in another YouTube video published on August 24th. So excited for that. Merch, when we have merch. Working on more. Also working, we've been working on, I don't remember how long, on switching sticker companies. What do we have? The better question to ask is, what do I have in front of me? We have stickers of the team logo and poker chips of the team. Wait. Where is it? I know I have one around here somewhere. I got something around here, I swear. You know, I might not have a Jupiter Robotics sticker anywhere. I think we ran out of those. Got to get more merch. That's all part of the process of switching sticker companies. We've run out and need to switch over and get more. Anyway, merch is coming. More merch is coming for sure. And if you're specifically asking about this, go to your local Walmart. That's where I got mine. Sticker armor in plants is meta. Agreed. I require one. Oh, and yeah. I totally skipped over this sticker right here. Sticker of our mascot, Luna. That I'm sure is going on Pluto's Revenge somewhere. Tape meta. Tape, I don't know if you can put tape, at least excessively, on the outside of a plastic ant before somebody tries to say it's an entanglement device. There's only one way to find out about that. So, anyways, uh, yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in, and we're gonna go ahead and dive right into our chat about this new robot. And to help me chat about Plastic and specifically Pluto's Revenge, we have a special guest who's going to be joining us very shortly. Now, this man has not been on here in quite a minute. So please help me in welcoming back special guest, returning guest. You know him, you love him, and you miss him. From Purple Fire Robotics, based out of the Florida Polytechnic University here in Lakeland, Florida, please welcome the captain of that club, Nick. Oh, wait, where did he go?
I'm right here.
Oh, were you taking a nap?
Possibly.
Oh, man. Well, thank you for joining. I'm happy to have you. We got a good question to kick us off here. What robots are an inspiration to Pluto's Revenge? That is a good question. So, Pluto's Revenge is, of course, as I stated in the reveal video, the robot, I guess except for the blade, it's fully custom made. So, yes, I CAD designed this entire robot, the frame, the armor, and all that. I wouldn't say that there is a robot made by another builder that I know of that would be a direct inspiration of this robot. I just wanted to make a wide undercutter like this. The intention was to get the weapon to stick out as far as I could while having enough armor protection between the front and the weapon motor to avoid blowing through so many motors because of direct hits. So the intention was for it to just come straight out. But if you notice, it also comes out a tiny bit out the back. Just a tiny bit. That was completely not intentional at all. But I like it. But yeah, there wasn't a robot that specifically inspired this design. It was just a random idea. And I did take a few notes from a few undercutters in general that I've seen. But I can't say that a specific undercutter was the inspiration for the robot. Reminds me of Bloop from Team Cryptid. Is that the one he was doing a CAD design on last week? I was watching his live stream. Anyways, so I definitely appreciate our good friend Nick for coming back. Man, it has been quite a while since we've seen you here on the channel. What have you been up to lately?
Yes. I've been pretty busy. Not just with a few summer classes, which I am taking this summer, unfortunately. Besides that, I've been really busy with robotics. I've heard. Yes, I've done the thing that most other builders don't like doing because it might burn you out. I did back-to-back weekends, these last 2 weekends, for tournaments.
Not me.
Yeah. And if you follow our friend Darren on YouTube, he's already posted videos about this. I have already started on mine, but it's going to be a whole collab one, like just of every single fight. But yeah, Darren went to nationals in Utah this past weekend. But he was not the only Florida bot that was going to that. Both myself and also the family from Cheesy Disaster, Indestructible Block of Cheese of Death, we were also invited to go to nationals, and we competed. And that was fun. Very long trip from very far away from Florida to Utah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and right now I'm in a bit of recovery from that. And the weekend before that, I actually did a comp that, Jonathan, I think you were thinking about going but couldn't, I'm pretty sure. It was Robot Renegades at Martin County the weekend before in Stewart. And at that comp, I brought two bots. For Nationals, I only brought one, which was Viper King. For the weekend before, I brought both Viper King X and also Mojave, the newly improved Mojave. And this was the first tournament it actually fought in fully. And I can actually get it right now. If you have seen Purple Fire Robotics, you may know of a bot called Insomnia, which was a very wide vertical spinner, very big vertical spinner. And I asked the builder who was building it at the time for permission to try to rebuild it and try to see what would work for later versions. And I did put this on a video for Viper King back in, I believe, March, his tournament, which actually came out months afterwards because I was busy with college stuff. Yeah, Mojave is basically another Insomnia, wide robot, 5-inch diameter spinner, big spinner. First ever tournament it fully fought in. Third place, podiumed. And I feel like I have started a brand new rivalry with, is it Firewolf Robotics? I think it is.
Jonathan? Yes, Helen and Robert's team.
Yeah, with Helen and Robert, specifically with Robert and RBR, because so far we are 1-1 with our records against each other. And both those matches were fun. And I actually uploaded a video on Mojave's fights last night because I was just a bit tired and didn't really know what to do. So I just made a video. So that was fun. And yeah, 2 weeks later, I am now home and I am recovering and getting myself ready for the next tournament, which Jonathan, I think you already mentioned earlier that you're also going to.
There may be another Florida event that we're going to. Rumor has it. But before we mention that, two things. One, Robert is not who you want to start a rivalry with. Ask me how I know.
You should have told me that before.
And two, first you make a scalar on steroids. Now you're making Insomnia on steroids. What's next?
What's next? I have lots of plans. I have 2 more robots that I have not. I've shown you, Jonathan, and I've shown a lot of the other people that I know, but have not shown the world yet, which I am really excited for this upcoming fall and next year.
Very nice.
And you already told me that one version of the bot I'm bringing for later this year, you don't want to fight. While the other version of it that is probably going to fight, you do want to fight.
Maybe. I love that we get to do grudge matches if we don't see each other in the tournament. I will definitely mention that. Let's catch up on the chat.
Yes.
Let's see. Roughhouse Robotics says, I really want to see unstable
Isotope versus Viper match for Ampere. Ampere was supposed to be at the comp in Martin County, and I was really hoping that, because I had Viper King ready to go. I actually have him right here. I had him ready to go for that comp, but he was fighting the next week, so I only brought him there for testing to make sure everything worked. And he did not show up, and I was like, where is this man?
Yeah, and I thought Ampere was going to be there.
Yeah, funny thing is when Andy started the brackets, Ampere was in the brackets in there, because in the 3-round Swiss and also the bracket, but just as a go spot. There was no one fighting as it. So there were 15 ants plus a ghost ant, Ampere. So I was kind of upset, but either way, Viper King wasn't fighting then. But last weekend, we all know how dangerous the spot can be. I think it was a bit tired, or maybe had some air sickness from traveling 6.5 hours from Florida to Utah. I think it had a little air sickness because I'll have a video up probably later this weekend going over the entirety of this. And by this weekend, I probably mean next week. This bot,
Wow.
it did good, but I wish it did a little better. That's all I'm going to say. And actually, there is another little hint that about what happened. This is a drive ESC, a dual drive ESC that Viper King uses. This is your hint to what happens during that entire tournament. The bot did stuff it never did before. And
you fried it, didn't you?
No, I didn't fry it. Funny thing, this exact ESC, I talked with Zach and Caden about it after I found this out last night. I found this in my dryer last night. I forgot to check one of my pockets. So I have a brand new washed ESC. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you this yesterday as well.
Yep, you sure did. At least it's, it's
put it in rice.
clean.
Just put it in rice. It'll be fine. I'm putting this on supervised decisions. I'm doing it.
At least I wasn't a LiPo battery because I don't even think rice could save it at that point.
So what I will actually, one thing I will say for Viper King is that 6 fights in total, 2 of them were rumbles, and they were fun. And one of those, Darren actually already uploaded on his YouTube channel. And both of those did not really count towards this season for 2026 because there was no one was there to judge because one of the rumbles had a 30-pound fight going on in the background. And then the other rumble that I did, let's just say the award ceremony was kind of starting up.
Wow.
Yeah. So long week, long 2 weeks, but they were great weeks. Very fun.
Yeah, they definitely sounded like very fun events. Very tiring as well.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm glad you had fun, and congrats on that surprise third with a new robot.
Yes, and the funny thing so one thing I will say is I may have been a little overweight at that comp because when we were using the scales for weighing in every single bot, we didn't Andy kind of knew about it but didn't tell anyone until after we were basically finished with the weighing in and safety, that the scale was weighing 20 grams under. So when I weighed my bot at home, it was overweight. But when I weighed it at the comp with the battery I'm using, which is for the first time a 4S 350 and an Ant, it came out to 1 pound. So put it on another scale halfway through the comp, and we're like, okay. But wow. No need to fear. I did fix the weight issues.
And hopefully they fix their scale issues.
I'm pretty sure that Andy will be getting a new scale.
Oh, yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's why I always bring a couple just in case. And we have had to put them to use a couple of times.
Hey, I think Robert is here.
Yes, he is. Team Firewolf Robert is here at Fat Boys Barbecue watching on phone, but volume down. Oh, that sounds like good. That place is so good.
Yeah, Robert. Yeah. Jonathan was telling me not to start a rivalry with you, although I think we already did. He warned me too late.
I tried to tell you, Robert is not who you want to start a rivalry with. Ask me how I know.
Well, I think a good rivalry, that's funny because I think both these bots actually have a rivalry with Robert now with RBR. And our records with both these bots and RBR are 1-1 for both of them. So, yay!
This man is the definition of unsupervised decisions.
Oh, you want unsupervised decisions?
Oh, no.
There you go.
No, that's a back scratcher.
True. It didn't work. The fork bent.
And to answer your question, Raphael's chlorine was not registered at the RCE finals, but he did show up with chlorine and did some grudges.
Yes, he did. I think one grudge, and he absolutely just the weapon blade on the bot he grudged was he sheared the screws that were holding it from the hub motor, and the weapon was just hanging on by like one screw, but it was diagonal. Let me see if I can because I have a photo of after.
While you pull that up, Robert says, "No rivals. We love you guys. Maybe rivals for the 2 minutes we're in the arena together, but that's about it.
Yes.
We can be the best of friends outside of the arena, but for the 2 minutes we're in the arena together, there are no friendships."
Mm-hmm. And what I did learn is there's a certain config that helped me against RBR for that fight that did happen. Robert, I think, knows exactly what fight I'm talking about. Weapon ejection and another. Let's see. I think did I pass it? I think I passed. Yeah, I passed all the Utah. Oh my gosh. Where are you?
Wolfman Crab Arms, you are correct. Nothing says love like destroying someone else's bot, so they have to.
So I found it. I don't know if you can see it fully. This is what happened. The weapon system after the fight. And that hub motor, yes, isn't actually broken. And the blade is being held on by, I think, that top back screw.
Wow.
The wedge held up, but the rest of the bot didn't. Like after the weapon broke, the guy he tapped.
Wow. So that motor survived, and you can still use it.
Well, that motor on that bot is, I think, questionable. The guy said, I think.
Fair enough.
It's either questionable or it's still able to be used. But yeah, Darren, he did full send, I think, once or twice during that fight because he was given the time to, even though he was getting stuck in the floor like every few inches he would cross the box. And that's another thing. Nationals, it was a good event. I just wish that the Ant Pros, the full combat ants, didn't fight in the same wood floor arena as the Beatles.
That is rough. Beatles are vicious.
Roughhouse Robotics mentioned there.
Let's see. Wait, there are options besides full send?
Yes, there's half send, 75% send, full send, and we ball.
The last one's my personal favorite.
Yes. Could someone tell the Verts here that? What do you think I've done with both Viper King and Mojave, specifically Mojave at the last comp? I'm like, we ball for every single one of its fights.
There's one more option. It's my personal favorite. I'm going to make Weeball my second. This is my personal favorite. Kaboom.
There you go.
Kaboom. Oh, man. Anyways, so Robert says, we are all friends until the arena door shuts.
This is true. This is 100% true.
When that arena door shuts, it's been nice knowing you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. That is so true. Now, if you're sharing the arena with me for 2 minutes, I show no mercy.
Same here.
But if I take this hat off, you're really screwed. Because I have done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Is Space Junk V2 the friends we made along the way?
Maybe. There you go, Jonathan. Add another month.
For context, For anybody that didn't get that joke, I've told Nick before the stream started that since everybody likes to come to me asking a bunch of questions and mentioning Space Junk 2.0, I've made this announcement that every time somebody mentions Space Junk 2.0, that adds one more month to the release date.
Right now we're at like what, 6 years?
Give or take, yeah. And so I said this is the funny thing. I said this to a good friend of mine who streams on Twitch, and he was asking about it, and I told him that, and his immediate response was, so when do we get to see Space Junk V2? When do we get to see Space Junk V2? When do we get to see Space Junk V2? I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're never going to see it then. Oh, man, and I know some of you have been highly anticipating that it is coming. We're not going to make you wait 6 years. I promise Space Junk 2.0 is going to be revealed sooner than 6 years. I can't say how soon, but it won't be 6 years. And I know some of you were happy to hear about, I'm sure you're happy to hear about a new robot reveal, but maybe a little disappointed it wasn't Space Junk, but it is coming. Can't wait. 47 years later. True. I should make it 48 just because you said that. Space Junk V2 should be revealed on BattleBots next month.
True.
Oh boy. But do you think the robot that shall not be named will be ready before Ruckus? Oh boy. Okay. Here's an idea I'm just pitching. Now, this isn't giving away anything for Space Junk. Don't get your hopes up. Since you mentioned that, this is supposed to be about Pluto's revenge, by the way. So
It is?
forget that, but it's not Space Junk. We don't care about that one. So I think what I'll do is sign up a new antweight for Robot Ruckus under a completely different name. And the profile picture for it on robotcombatevents.com, where registration will be hosted, is going to be a profile picture of a different robot. And it's going to have a different name. When I show up to the Robot Ruckus, and everybody asks me about this new robot, I'm going to say, oh yeah, that's not actually what I made. It's Space Junk. I just didn't tell anybody. I'm not going to do that. Pluto's who? Let's see. Any Viper kits I see will be called Coke Junk in my head. Ay, ay, ay. Oh boy. All right. Oh, I think it's time for a word from our, well, I can't say sponsor, but honorable mention from, is it CXS or Amtrak? CSX. Train rolling through. I'm sure you heard it by now.
Maybe.
That's what happens. Amtrak sponsor is back. No, it's not Amtrak. Oh boy. So that's as much as you're getting out of me. We've kind of milked the discussion of Space Junk as much as we can for tonight. So now back to Pluto's revenge. So it wonder. There are some things that I would like to change, and maybe we'll pull up the CAD a little bit later. Maybe have a little bit of a CAD stream. Never done that before. But if you want to, if everybody wants to dive into the CAD, we'll probably do that. But there are a few things that I would probably like to change. Like for instance, during the design process, I wanted to make sure that the back was not flat. Like, I wonder how well the camera could show it, especially with the wheels. But Oh, there we go. So you can tell that the back kind of has that bump, so it's not flat. Then, of course, the wheel guards are rounded in the back. I did this purposely because if lose the wheels, or at least a portion of them, and we can still drive, I don't want it to end up doing the thing because the back's flat. So just making sure I can't do the thing. For anybody that doesn't know what that is, it's when a robot gets stuck in a position it can't get out of. It happens a lot more often than you would think. But I also thought to do it in the front, but then I thought, well, no, the weapon reaches further out the front, so it can just, the weapon will just knock it onto its side or on its wheels or whatever. So I didn't worry about the front. I should have done that because I wasn't thinking. Sometimes weapons decide not to work, and it's very possible. Nick is heartbroken over that. I also didn't.
It should be a
I didn't think about. I also didn't think about the flat wheel guards. That's on both sides too. I did fix that in the CAD after I printed this. So next frame that is printed for Pluto's Revenge, it will have just a little portion that sticks out of the back of the wheel guards just so it's not completely flat. And to help keep from doing the thing that nobody wants to do. Let's see. Have you tried driving it upside down? How does it do upside down? It does pretty well upside down, actually. Pretty impressed with it overall. It does sit at, I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera. It does have a tiny bit of an angle where it goes, the blade kind of goes down just the tiniest bit, kind of like that. It's just that tiniest angle. Maybe you could see it like that. It does drive very well upside down. Of course, make sure the wheels are higher than the top armor so it can do that. But it handles very well both ways. So, let's see. Does it get stuck during a face plant? Do you have enough torque to self-right? Well, there's only one way to really find out. We're going to have to throw it into a fight and see how it does. But doing it by hand, that's pretty easy. So, what I did in the back right there to make that not flat, I'll have to do that in the front. I'll be sure to do that. And I definitely have plenty of weight to do that too, because I thought, according to my calculations when I had designed and printed all the parts and assembled everything, I thought it was going to be right at 1 pound, and I was going to be pushing my luck with the weight of this robot. It is roughly 1.4 ounces underweight. I definitely have some playroom, so I have a little room to play with it, with the design. Does it self-right? No, it does not. It does not self-right. While I do have some leftover weight that I could spend on maybe beefing up the armor or making it not do that, I definitely don't have the weight for a self-rider. I probably could if I used an N10, but that will not lift a 1 pound robot. At least not the ones I have. The RPMs are too high. If it's a plant, flat wheel guards are fine. Oh, well. Probably better safe than sorry, so I'll probably fix that anyway. They won't be there in 30 seconds. Well, good to know. Who needs wheel guards when you have 2 foot wide wheels? Or the wheels are 2 feet apart. Let's see.
Who needs wheels when you have giant spinning weapon in the middle, in front of it?
Or underneath. Do you know if Pluto's Revenge will avoid browning out or shut off out of nowhere due to current spikes from big weapon hits? Good question. I do not believe it will. I did have an issue with space junk at the event where I got second place at, with it shutting off constantly in the finals match, and that's really why we lost that fight and got second instead of first. But that was because of a power jack related issue, and yeah, that won't happen again. That issue's been fixed. Big wheels, so it's tilted at an angle when upside down. You can gyro self right. In that case, bigger wheels. All right. Darren says, "Good evening, you dorks." Well, good evening to you, fellow dork. Thanks for watching, Darren. Hope you're doing pretty well. But yeah, definitely a few things that I would like to change, and maybe we'll get into that. Maybe we'll get into a little bit of CAD later on, if you guys want to check out the CAD. I know I showed it a little bit in the reveal video, but we can go a little bit more in depth if that's what we want to do tonight. Maybe fix the issues to keep it from doing the thing. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm asking because it happened to one of my bots while testing it. I had a FIBO-BC. Oh, yikes. Shout out to Team Junkyard Dog for the tutorial I saw. Yes, shout out to Team Junkyard Dog. They're an amazing team. Great tutorials and amazing content they put on their channel. For sure. So everything in this robot is pretty crammed. And that's kind of what I had expected. We got the motor. The motor has its own little slot in the front of the frame, inside, of course. That kind of gives you an idea where it is, tucked in there in the frame. And everything else is kind of in an open space. The drive motors also have their own slots that they just slide right into place. I had to do it that way because the wheel guards and the frame, they're all one piece. Can't take the wheel guards off. So that means I can't really get here to screw in like the wheels or drive motors into place. So I wanted to easily be able to just slide them right down into place. And when I need to repair the motor or the wheel or however, whatever, I just pick it right up. Other than that, the motors do have their own spots that they go into place in. And then everything else just floats around, takes up the rest of the space, and the battery is very well protected. I don't like that it does the thing. I didn't think about that when I did the CAD design, and now it's bothering me. At least I can't do it on the back. Oh, that made a loud thud. Oh, boy. So, yeah. We also may or may not be using this blade. I've talked with a few people about some redesigned weapon blades.
Need to make it a disc.
I don't like discs.
Disc. Hey, it's Darren.
You didn't hear me talking to Darren a few minutes ago?
No, sorry. I was busy on another thing real quick.
Oh boy. I think that's just selective hearing, but that's okay. Oh boy. So anyways, as for the weapon blade, let's talk about that for a minute. So the blade, I found this design on GrabCAD and modified it because it was only 3 millimeters thick and had some big holes in it. And it was intended to be a metal blade, not PLA, mind you. So it was made for a full combat ant, and we're using it for a plastic ant. Possible mistake number one. So what I did to fix it, to be able to use it on a plastic, make it in PLA, was made it thicker by a couple of millimeters. So now it's 5 millimeters instead of 3, which is much better. Also filled in all the holes because there was like 1, 2, 3, 4 big holes in it. And I actually have a blade that's similar. That kind of shows. This is a different style of weapon made by the same designer. This one's 3 millimeters thick and has the same 4 extra big holes. So this design was also kind of like that, where it was 3 millimeters thick instead of 5, and had the same 4 holes. So I filled in the holes, made it thicker, and yeah, it's definitely a lot better than what this blade would be. We're not going to use this one, but that thickness is still questionable on a plant. Oh yeah, questionable decisions always. So yeah, plastic weapon rule of thumb: 100% info. Actually, did a little something better than 100% info. I did 0% infill. Now hear me out. I did no infill, but just hear me out. You stop laughing. So, instead, I set the infill to 0%. I set the top and bottom layers to 0. And just went all walls. This is like, I just kept adding walls until the entire blade was made of walls. So it's 45 walls for this blade. Since it's an horizontal, being a horizontal blade, really just a 3D printed blade in general, I figured that would be the best move. It's just print it with just the parameters, just walls. And he disappeared again.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing some stuff. My robotic stuff is still packed in the suitcase. I haven't unpacked it yet. Keep in mind, I did get home at like 1 a.m. on like last night, so.
So yeah, those are the changes we had to make to the blade. But overall, this blade is really just a placeholder. We'll put a different blade on it, and of course, any other blades or configurations or anything else that is made for this robot, we will see very soon. And as I mentioned earlier, just a reminder, the 1 year streamiversary live stream is coming in a couple of weeks on Tuesday, July 7th. We're having 2 streams in 1 week. But that Tuesday, so at least it's not back-to-back competitions.
That is true.
That would be even more tiring.
Don't. You can if you have multiple bots, like I can. I just have different level of skill than some people.
But what I do have is a very special set of skills. Anyway, so oh man, I just quote everything. So
Yes.
Yeah, we're in 2 weeks, because we always do 1 stream every 2 weeks. When we come back in 2 weeks, we're still going to do regularly scheduled live streams. So on Thursday of 2 weeks from now, we'll do a stream. But on that Tuesday, July 7th, the Jupiter Robotics 1 year streamiversary live stream. For those that don't know what that means, we are celebrating 1 year of live streaming here on this channel. July 7th marks 1 year. I look forward to it. It's going to be a lot of 3D printing, which means we're going to be 3D printing some more stuff for Pluto's Revenge, perhaps new weapon blade designs. So that'll be our first look at that. And then of course, our final look at everything for Pluto's Revenge with cosmetics and final blade designs, configs, whatever we make, is going to be revealed on the video coming out on August 24th. Big announcements to come in that video. Nick has really disappeared now.
Sorry, I'll be back in just a second.
Oh boy, and he's gone. He left me. So, yeah, he'll return. Nick is unsupervised. Yes, it is time for more unsupervised decisions. Oh boy. Let me see. Give me one moment. I'm a pro streamer and I do not plan anything in advance. Okay. Let's see. Nick. Yeah, Nick is unsupervised. He is gone. Oh, snap. He's back.
Yes, Darren. I actually have already generated another robot design that I've actually already started on, and it includes this thing. And Jonathan knows about this, and I don't think he likes it. You know which idea I'm talking about, right?
You designed too many robots.
Well, it's nice
Oh,
that I don't
boy.
have to do much work.
Roughhouse Robotics did not make a typo. Let the flooring guy on.
Yes.
There's the flooring. So here's the flooring guy. Welcome back, Darren.
Yes.
Hi,
He
guys.
almost dropped that thing. Oh, wow.
Yes.
I will try
Also,
to stay on
Darren, I'm
topic.
sorry, but I may or may not have informed this man already about what you have in store.
I was gonna try and make it a big thing. I mean, whatever.
I've only done it to him. I've only told him. Don't worry,
All
it's fine.
I'm probably gonna reveal this anyway because why not? Anyway, hi everybody. It is me,
Hello.
the man with a plan.
Is
idiot
that
with
your
the-
actual house or is that a background?
This is my actual house. If you somehow manage to
Really
dox
nice
me based
living
on
room
this,
there.
I'll be impressed. But I doubt that will happen.
Really nice living room.
Hold on a second. My thing is trying to log in here. There we go.
Since we're here talking about plastic ants, Robert has just mentioned that he is working on a new plastic bot in the next couple of weeks. If it can keep up with Killer Parakeet, then I will be trying it at Thoroughbred Beatdown. Nice.
Oh, gee.
Nice.
Actually, doesn't affect me. I don't fight plastic antweights. Anyway,
You should.
Yeah, so the plants were so loud at nationals, and Darren, you can agree with me. They were so loud at times.
yeah, they're very annoying. I'm joking, of course. They're pretty cool to see. Let me actually show you the last time I tried to make a plant antweight.
Let me show you the
And
last
he's
time I
gone.
tried to make a plant ant weight. There you go. Here's my
Shame
plant.
on you.
Well, the thing is, I wanted to, but I'm like, there's too many robots. I already have like 10 robots already designed, and some are ready to go, while others are, eh.
Fair enough. This is the weapon disc I made for my plastic antweight Teflon. You notice the tooth is missing. It broke off on its first and only ever impact against an opponent. So yeah.
I don't even want to know how long this thing's been in here.
Too long,
Oh.
probably.
Yeah, the last time this thing fought was November. Actually, I was
Hey,
wondering.
spare
for this
battery.
one. I was wondering because I was like, I feel like I'm a battery short. Oh, like battery,
Doesn't smell like smoke, does it?
not puffy,
So-
not anything. I think it's still good. So that's good. Is that a cat, Darren?
Yeah, it's my cat. I might have to go feed her in a
Show the
bit.
cat. Show
Hold
the
on.
cat.
Let me feed her first, then maybe later I'll show her. But I do have to feed her, so give me 1 second.
The cat craves live stream attention.
Oh boy. Roughhouse
that-
Robotics says
that's
cat
the
cam
plan.
now.
No, the cat's his plant now. It's his next plant.
Oh boy. Oh man. the plastic ant robot version of his cat.
Oh
Catastrophe.
yeah, this is a nice chassis. Smells just
Cat's
like
just
how
dropped.
it did after I smoked the ESC in it during testing last year.
Ah, yes, electronic smoke.
Still has that nice smoky smell.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how this robot does. It's gonna be quite interesting. So, aside from, oh, by the way, welcome back, Darren.
Yeah, I just have to go feed
Darren!
my cat. She's eating now. When she finishes that, I'll probably try and bring her up. Bit squirmy though, so I won't be surprised if she just tries to get away from me. Anyway, Jono, I have to say, I like the plastic antweight you've designed. Old Pluto's Revenge. They're very. I like the wheel guards. That's good. Nice
Much
undercut
appreciated.
design.
Yeah, so we were just talking about like maybe how effective this would be. We're gonna make some different weapon blades for it, but also talking about maybe a few flaws that the design may have that I didn't really think through when I was
Look at
designing
this.
it.
It'll probably be fine.
Things like, for example,
Well, as long as your weapon still works, that won't happen. Or if you make your weapon a disc or something, then
That's what we've all been saying. Caden, Zach, me, everyone.
well, in that case, that means okay. In that case, you have to have your weapon still working, or to like jar yourself off your side.
Darren is experiencing Darren issues, I think. Either that or it's my end.
his Wi-Fi's kicking in.
Oh, brother!
Oh no,
You
not
gotta be kidding
again.
me. Anyway, yeah, just put like a nail on the side of that, and you'll be fine. Or just keep your weapon spinning,
Oh.
and you'll just gyro
I can't
onto
do
your weapon
that.
and fling yourself.
I can't put anything metal on the side of it. It's a plastic ant.
Right, a plastic nail or something.
So I don't know if I told Darren this, but I do know I told Jonathan this. So as you can see, I've taken the weapon off of unsupervised decisions here,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a big comp up north called NHRL,
Oh boy.
and there's a 12-pound wide robot called Full Court, which
That
is
thing.
a giant, a very wide robot with forks, with two lifters on either side of its two drive compartments that basically lift the bot up and make it a giant flip like lifter. I'm trying to see if I can get this thing to be a full court.
Oh no. Doesn't everyone like hate full court for being
I
kind
think
of?
so, which is why I think it'd be a really funny and good idea.
Oh jeez.
I've been joking around with Jonathan, and he knows. We're like, let's design robots that might frustrate Darren.
Well, I don't have a 12-pounder yet, so that didn't really.
It's not a 12-pounder. 1-pound bots.
Well, my advantage was that it'd be really fragile, so I'd just be able to hit it a couple times and it's dead.
UHMW here, buddy.
I have forks now, and I also have more weight for forks, so I can get around that issue.
This thing's literally a fork bot.
Well, I can in that case just turn around and just kind of bend those forks out of place, then turn back around again and.
The
Try
only
something.
thing
Yeah,
this bot
that-
is going to be doing is just corralling people.
Darren, that strategy didn't go so well against Pushy, did it?
That's because the weapon broke. Now the weapon won't break because I figured out the issues with that thing.
Darren,
it's just
let's
more
do it in a
Loctite.
wood arena. See if any of your fixing of the bot, any of your improvements have actually helped.
They will. They will.
All right. It's settled. Ants are fighting in a wood arena at Ruckus.
Maybe
Hey.
they're not.
They're not. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yeah,
Darren,
wood sucks. It was.
me and Darren
I
do
got
not want a
Jono.
repeat of what happened at Nationals.
I'm probably gonna go into more. Well, actually, I'm ugh. At some point in a couple of days, I'm probably gonna do a stream myself. Going over the event, how it went for me, and excruciatingly, probably very boring detail.
Didn't you already
And-
release a vlog? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's a vlog. That's not like I need an event recap, which I'm gonna make a live stream, basically like Jono's doing right now with the whole StreamYard thing. And thank goodness,
The cat.
yeah, Sierra's very loud. Anyway, I'm gonna have a whole stream about this, going over the event and what went right, what went wrong, what was funny, and all that jazz. Which hopefully someone will pop it and make it less boring than it normally is. Like the
What
last
was
time I did
funny?
one.
I don't know if it was Fragment X or someone else, but they got stuck in both the floor and the wall in one
Oh
fight.
yeah, Fragment X. That was him.
The sad part about that is they didn't get stuck in the ceiling, which is sad.
I thought they did in that one hit, and
No,
I got excited. It looked
was
like they hit the
close.
roof, but then they did a close up, and I could see it was in the top of the roof or the wall, but it was close to the
was
roof.
close, and yeah, I wish it did.
Cat.
Where?
Holy.
Bring it here.
Her.
Bring her
Close
here.
up.
Yeah, jeez. 1 second. I think I can actually pick her up.
Cat collected.
Here's my, well, not my, but my parents' creature that we call a pet. You're Sierra. You doing good, okay, girl? You doing okay?
So when did she get a robot?
Sierra rope. Jeez, I'm gonna let her go. I don't know. Probably never, because I would fear to give a cat the ability to drive a combat robot. It would go horribly, or it would be terrifying, and I don't know which. Yeah, she does not like being held by anyone except my mother or my father. Actually, she's fine.
We got another train coming. Is it CSX or Amrock? Place your bets.
The door's open. Go. Oh, I hear it. I hear the train.
CSX. Not Amtrak. We still haven't had one of those go through yet. All right.
And no, Wolfman. I don't think I did try to get stuck in the ceiling. Like, I don't think any of the hits I experienced at the event sent me anywhere near the ceiling. I just got stuck in the wall all the time. I got stuck, like, I think 3 times in the wall, I want to say.
And like the wood railings or the glass?
Yes, wood railings.
Ooh.
Because having wood as kick plates is a horrible idea. And also, I mean, it might be.
Yeah.
I might just have to learn not to. I was even like driving into the wall. It just like pinged me. I would get pinged into the wall out and off of my hits, which was annoying. But what are you gonna do? What was your last competition, Jono?
I'm back.
Just
Welcome
kind of
back.
curious because this is your
Yes.
thing. I want to hear how you did.
Last comp was also SnakerCon in April.
I wasn't at that one, obviously.
Yeah. The next one is going to be exactly 1 month from today. Thoroughbred Beatdown in Ocala.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to next as well.
See you there, my friend. Now we
yeah.
need to get Nick to quit being a party pooper and come out.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to be busy putting together other robots and getting myself ready for August. Which
Yeah, I don't.
Darren needs to get his bot, even if it's on the wait list, he needs to get his bot there as well.
I'm not going to the August event. It's in Stewart. And also, it's a bit. I'm going to be dealing with moving into a new apartment for my college. And I'll be just too busy to go to it. I wish I could, but I can't, man. I would love to, because I'd love to take chlorine out for a spin to test it out again, because I'm feeling real confident in the design now, but I can't. What are you gonna do? I will say there was like a brief period of like about a day where I thought I wasn't going to this thing because of like weather. It was.
Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't you?
Yeah, because weather threatened to cancel the flight I had going from like Atlanta, Jacksonville to Austin.
Yeah, yes, it did threaten, and then you just completely canceled it, and you shocked literally every single person.
By canceling or by showing up anyway?
No, by canceling by canceling your flights to the biggest comp.
Oh,
Probably one big spot
we
for the year.
considered like a couple options. Like we considered like maybe trying to drive there, which I shot down almost immediately because it would have been 32 hours of driving, and I would have probably thrown myself off the nearest bridge. Would have not been fun. Yeah, Jono,
No.
don't trust me. Do not drive to competitions more than like 6 hours away. It is not worth it.
I want to
At
do
least
it.
in one sitting. But yeah, eventually my mother found a flight leaving from Orlando, which was close enough for us to drive and then just fly, which was great. So I could actually go.
Always trust Orlando, Tampa, Fort Lauderdale, or well, maybe not Miami, but always trust those other three.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun event, Jono. I kind of wish you were there. You probably would have had a blast, and you would have been fun on the commentary. Actually, they had like dedicated commentators, so I don't think you would have had a chance to commentate.
Dude,
But
I
actually,
tried watching the live stream for the Nationals event, and it was unbearable.
Yeah.
which the commentary or the like camera angles?
I was not a fan of the camera quality or the angles or the announcers or a long list of stuff I could name. I'm not going to.
Fair enough. I didn't
Uh,
actually watch any of the live streams because I was too busy fighting, so I
Yeah,
never
he was too busy
actually watched
repairing
the
his mother.
streams.
But yeah, anyway.
I mean, there was some weirdness at the competition. I remember like there was like a bit of an argument that broke out in like the group chat for the event, like about way pins were handled and like the way certain like ringside people were behaving. It was a whole thing. So that was a bit weird.
I got threatened to get kicked out of the event actually because I kept standing in the walkway between the arenas.
Wow. Oh yeah, I remember that. You told me about that, and like
Yeah,
it was
the
like
man
don't
yelled at me,
stand
and
there.
I'm like, okay. I feel like he could have been a little nicer and like come over to me and talk to me like one on one maybe just about it, just because I'm all right with that. But just yelling that you're like one more time and like you're out of this building, just like it. I don't think I've ever felt like it wasn't a threat. I felt a little threatened, but like not extremely. Just like okay.
Yeah, I didn't have those issues really. I did accidentally fall into a camera once when I think there's like a fire or like some smoke coming out of some bot in an arena next to us, and you were like, I think you told me to move, and so I kind of moved a bit too fast and banged my head into a camera.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Actually, though, that was me being like actually walking, like almost walking into the walkway again after being yelled at, and I was like, Darren, move.
Yeah, you suddenly sounded like really serious, and that actually like freaked me out a bit. I was like, wow, you sound like actually like dead serious about something. Which, no offense, you're a very funny guy and pretty chill most of the time. So you sounding like dead serious actually kind of freaked me out.
Never heard that one from Nick before.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was I will say the event was overall pretty fun, and I wish you were there, man. I think maybe in a couple of years once Space Junk becomes even more powerful, you will be there, and maybe we'll face each other, and something funny will happen.
Maybe. Well, first things first, we gotta get to Space Junk 2.0, which at this point we're years away from that reveal.
Yes, and also one other thing from Nationals, Darren, you really gotta redo your aluminum because at this point I might as well just make a coat hanger of these things.
Or a copy of Fluorine.
Yeah, I blew through.
I mean, to be honest, you literally all you do, Darren, is just hammer them back in, right? Hammer them back into place.
Yeah, the problem with aluminum, I think I remember hearing this fact somewhere at some point. And it's like an aluminum component has a set amount of use before it just will break, period. And that you can use as much as you want up until that point, but when it gets past that point, it'll just break. It's either that or steel. I can't remember for the life of me which material it is. I just know like one material will like has like infinite. I can't remember the material science. I remember that being a part of aluminum. Like I think it gets weaker over, and then one of them like will be as strong as it will ever be up until the point it just breaks, and another will slowly weaken over time. And I think that one's aluminum. And so the problem with aluminum is if it bends out of shape and you then have to hammer it back into place, it will eventually then fail catastrophically, and it will bend a lot easier because it's weaker because it got damaged and is then rebent. Yeah, I wrote that on there because
Nick, why?
that was a brand new frame.
I'm
Like,
sorry. I'm sorry, and I twisted it so it's weird. I twisted one frame one way, and the other frame I twisted in a completely different way.
Yeah. I actually know what was even funnier. I lost a frame in my first fight against like Fission, who ended up winning the entire competition. So I'm not too upset.
I love little spoilers because Darren's done it for him, but I haven't done it for mine. Both me and Darren we both lost to two bots that ended up both being in the finals match.
Yeah. So I'm not too upset that I lost to like the champion, but
I am not either.
he bent the frame in two separate three separate directions,
taking the bot apart
on
and
like,
you're like
opposite sides of the frame. It was ridiculous. I mean, it was not a good fight. Yeah, but you know, you live and you learn. And we also had like a Florida bot rumble and like some random drum spinner where we all fought each other. It was great.
Speedster, and he's a really good kid, and I feel like I really made a good friend with him.
Nice.
That was fun, and I can't believe both you and Cheesy left me to just sit in the corner, high centered on him. I can't believe you did that.
Look, I was Cheesy was on me the entire time. I didn't really have a chance to go to the corner and free you. I was too busy trying to fend him off.
And here's the funny thing. Both my dad, Seth's dad, Seth is the kid who drives Cheesy. Both my dad and his dad and me were yelling. We're like yelling across the box to Seth to try to get me off of Speedster. But it was so loud that Seth couldn't hear us.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you either, like, at all. I was too busy, like...
funny. I was surprised. I was like, you couldn't hear me? I was yelling.
I really couldn't. I was also, like, I was, like, fully locked into... Because one of my wheels was bent, so I was, like, hobbling all over the place. I was trying to fight Cheesy because Cheesy was on me. And also wanted to get some revenge because I'd lost to him. And I was like, I want to get some redemption here. Also, he helped me... He pushed me into my mouse-shaped mini-bot and caused me to explode it everywhere. Which I don't know if anyone remembers, but I used to have like a little cat toy mouse that I think I only used like a couple times with my Beat Awake. Yeah, it blew up.
Salute the fallen.
It just exploded.
That mouse got obliterated.
I was shoved into it.
And it wasn't even by me.
Yeah.
Y'all had too much fun.
You didn't let the snake get a meal.
I'm sorry. I would have.
I found my spare weapon blade in my toolbox that I accidentally left here, so I have a new blade for August.
Excellent.
True.
Anyway, yeah, great event. Loved it. Great people who were there. I saw a lot of BattleBots competitors. It was double thumbs up. I hope I can do well enough this year to be invited to next year, because I would like to go back and try and do a bit better. It was fun. Great all around. And I even got to fight Chlorine, my beta weight, and it was just great. I managed to rip someone's weapon off. It was glorious. So that robot has a lot of potential.
I was talking about that on the stream earlier, Darren. I actually showed them a photo of the weapon after one of your hits after the fight was over. Dude,
yeah,
as soon as I saw like him tap out and just him drive to the door, was he able to drive to the door, or was he like completely?
No,
broken?
I don't know. I think he was stuck upside down on. He couldn't really drive. I drove back to the door.
He was. Yeah, because like after he took the bot out, and the first time I looked at him, I'm like, I don't know about you, but I think something's wrong with that bot.
Yeah, as you can see, I mean, his image is probably the same, but yeah, it was ripped off, which that gives me on a hub motor, which gives me a lot of confidence moving forward that if I keep going with this thing, it's probably going to get some good wins against some tough robots. So I'm pretty excited.
Yes, and also I did hear that possibly for Ruckus, there may be a UK hammer saw coming to Ruckus, hopefully for Beetles. So I'm excited for that. I am really excited because I feel like there should be a lot more, like a few more out of staters coming with their Beetles
Ooh,
for this year, hopefully.
Nice.
I hope so. That would be fun.
And I've actually pretty sure just about finished. So Viper King X, if I can get him over here. Version 1. If you watch my videos, you'll notice that there's a common theme in all of its losses, that it can't drive inverted.
Bruh.
I've rebuilt the bot this past week, and I made it to where it can drive inverted now.
Very good.
Yes,
work.
very good. And it's funny because all I did was keep the front of the bot basically the same, widen the chassis by an inch, shorten the back by an inch, and was like, yeah, that looks good enough. Because the weapon system and the front of the bot are completely fine. That's the fine part. The only thing on this bot that was giving me trouble was not being able to drive upside down.
That's good.
Which now I can. And also another thing was the gyro that this thing had because of how thin the bot is. Now with it being like almost an inch wider, I feel like it should be a lot better this time around. And another big news is you will no longer see purple and black Viper King around anymore. I'm going back to my traditional colors of green and black.
Congratulations.
Yay!
So I'm gonna catch up back on chat a little bit.
Yeah, good idea.
Roughhouse Robotics is asking when will we be getting some more on topic stuff like Pluto's Revenge, Cat Cam, and Texas Roadhouse. Well, if you really want to talk about Texas Roadhouse,
I'm actively trying to keep it on topic, man.
Well, to bring it back to the topic, good question from Wolfman Crab Arms. Pluto's bar is still finger tech mount pattern, correct? Shining red piece in the middle, that's a finger tech blade mount. It's hidden pretty good because of that slot the weapon motor's in, but yeah, it's using the finger tech blade mount, which never used that before.
If I
So
could
I'd
make
get one of those.
if I could make a recommendation, you may want to consider making like some sort of 3D printed skid of sort that attaches to those 4 bolts under the blade, so that when you're driving, the spinning of the blade doesn't really interfere with the driving that much. Because the way it is right now, it might catch on. Oh, it doesn't?
No, that's not a problem at all. The blade doesn't even
Alright.
come close to touching the floor. It's like millimeters off the floor, so
Okay.
not a problem.
All right. I just thought like the screws touching the floor would cause it to like spin out or whatever.
No.
Because I've had that issue.
There's a small enough difference between even those screws and the floor. So really the only reason why the weapon would make the robot shift a little bit in driving is just because of like the vibration and just the power of that weapon. It does have a tendency to kind of turn when it first spins out, but other than that, it really doesn't affect the driving at all. And I'm used to that because Space Junk did that. So I've gotten used to it.
So how much like spare weight do you have, do you think?
Oh yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I want to go back and fix some flaws in the design of the frame, and I definitely have a lot of room to play with. By a lot, I mean roughly 1.4 ounces.
And I don't speak ounces. I use grams. that's a
So
good
do I.
amount, though,
Google it. I think it was like 14, 15. Where's my scale? I don't know where my scale
I
is.
have your scale.
So
Oh, there it is. Way
Yes.
over there. I'm not going to go get that.
fair enough. So I guess we're talking about like changes to bots we've made.
Well, I definitely want to make some changes to Pluto's Revenge, which is what we're here for.
Nice.
I like what I did to the back of this, but the back is probably the least important for making that not flat because of the wheel guards and the wheels, but I did it anyway. What I did to the back to make it not flat, I'll have to do on the front, and I also have a plan for the sides. And I mentioned CAD stuff earlier. I'm going to go ahead and get the CAD ready to go, and we are going to look at the the CAD design. Once I do this the right way. Hold on.
Also, why is this thing called Pluto's Revenge? Did you have a bot called Pluto or something? Or is this just like a cool name that you thought
No.
sounded nice?
The funny thing is, I definitely wanted to go with a Pluto theme. At first, couldn't think of any interesting Pluto themed names, so I was just going to call it Pluto. But I thought it makes more sense if we name it Pluto's Revenge, because we all know what happened in 2006, right?
Yeah.
Now, bear with me on this thought. It was in 2006 when they declared Pluto was no longer a planet.
And what, were you born in
And
2006?
no, they declared it's not a planet anymore in 2006, and
I know this.
and so our whole thing is Pluto is coming back in plastic antweight robot form, seeking revenge on those who doubted his name 20 years ago, and somehow it's been 20 years. And that, I'll say this, that is the reason why the next Pluto's Revenge video is set to release on August 24th, because August 24th, 2006 was the very day that happened. So we're going to make a special video for this robot. It's going to come out on August 24th. And with a name like Pluto's Revenge, it is such a cool name. Do not start trash talk with me. You don't want to go there.
I'm not going to start. I'm not going to start.
Oh, don't even go there, Nick. Don't do that.
I think it's a cool name.
Oh boy. So does Roughhouse. Honestly, awesome name. I do like it. Let's see. Did you build it off of the idea of good enough on Pluto? Maybe for a couple of things. Good enough. Oh boy. Let's see. So yeah, I have actually written down. I have it written down somewhere that just some lines that I can use in trash talk, and because I know some people are going to start crap talking Pluto's Revenge. Don't do that. That is a major mistake. This is my personal favorite. I'll just go and throw this one out. I'm not going to say all the lines that I have remembered, but if you want to start trash talk about Pluto's Revenge, you want to start talking crap about it, don't go there, because I'll pull this one out on you. Keep talking down to me. Earth tried that with Pluto in 2006, and look how that's turning out. Yeah, don't go there. So, yeah, a lot of trash talk and stuff that I could use. You don't want to go there. You don't want to mess with Pluto's Revenge. Pluto's back and seeking revenge on those who doubted him 20 years ago. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing overall how a design like this would do in Plastic Ant. Relatively soon, we'll have a lot more details about the robot, an update on some of the things that I said in the video, like for instance, I said that I may be stepping out of the picture. That will be fully explained in the August 24th video, and what that means and why I will not have any further part in this robot. I'll explain that in the next video. And also, that's a very good point.
Yes.
That's going to be my new strategy. Actually, I'm pretty sure that was trash talk. Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Really?
Can you hear that? That's impressive.
Wow.
Ow.
No, what she said was impressive. I can't believe you went that far. Okay.
Wow.
You're kind of not helping here. Please hush.
No. Come on. I want to hear what else you have to say.
Sarah, do you have any comments on? No, she's just licking herself. Nope.
No, if you got something to say, come say it to my face. Come on. Oh, camera shy now, huh?
Yeah, that's Sierra for you. She's a special creature. Very loud. That's what Bengals do.
A
They are
creature
very
indeed.
loud. Apex predators. Yeah, for Pete's sake. Anyway, robots, right? So
I'm gonna get the CAD pulled up. I
yeah,
believe
do
I have
please.
it ready.
I also have cool stuff here.
Screen. If I was a pro streamer, I would have done this already.
Get that professional CAD ready to go.
Professional by no means.
Who needs to be? I don't know.
All right, so let's dive into Pluto's Revenge, the CAD design. Voila.
Much better than my CADs. My CADs are just. I don't even put that.
So as we can see, I have worked a little bit on it, like with the wheel guards. I was talking about it not being flat, so I added a little like extension in the back, basically. It's kind of rounded, so it's not going to be flat. Next time I print this frame, it's going to have that on both sides, so can't do the thing. So that's good. And then what I was talking about in the back, you can probably see better here in the CAD, maybe. But what I did there to the back, I'm considering doing to the front. But we have a look in here. There's the internals. This
battery.
big green box is, of course, the battery. It's a Palm Beach Bots LiPo battery. Repeat drive motors with their own slots, like I was talking about earlier. They slide into place. And they are literally a perfect fit. They don't move when they're in there. They fit like a glove. It's amazing. And then there's this mount right here for the FingerTech power switch, which I have that on both sides. And then, of course, we can also see the slot that the weapon motor sits in and hides in. So if I hide... Nope, this way. If I hide the blade, there's the FingerTech mount, which is screwed into weapon motor, tucked in there. Shaft is sticking out just enough for the blade mount, and of course the blade. Oh, let's see. Oh, please do forks. If I can make forks and fork mounts for this thing to go on the front, that can weigh, I would say, roughly an ounce or less, then if I can figure out how to do that, I will. Because what I want to do is right here on this corner, maybe in the middle or in the middle of this side right here, add mounts. Same over here. So I can screw in some PLA forks on each side. But the question is, can I do that on the budget of 1 ounce? Are the wheel guards their own separate piece? No, they are part of the frame. So the wheel guards and the frame, it's all one piece. So I can actually go here, and all my sketches are showing. Get rid of that. There we go. So the wheel guards are part of the frame, which is why I wanted to have... Whoa, I was even in way too much. I wanted to have these slots for the drive motors to just slide right into place, since obviously I can't get to the side right there where the wheel goes to screw in the motor.
That's smart.
I still added screw holes so I could screw in the drive motor, which was kind of stupid, but I did that anyways. Not necessarily stupid, just pointless.
If you want an idea, here's something you could maybe try doing. I don't know if this is allowed, but maybe you could try using those FingerTech bearing plate things they sell at like Palm Beach Bots. I know they're made of metal, but you might be able to get away with using them as like an attachment for the motor. I think that's fine because it's not really armor.
What, like the ones you use for screwing in your drive motors in?
Yeah. See?
Yeah, that would be allowed.
Yeah, just like use that. That's as a little extra insurance if you want. I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of find those things to be a bit pointless, to be honest, but that's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
It
Um,
worked for me.
what happens when a bot does a wheel guard delete? Kaboom. So I actually, when I was designing this, it actually helped me to actually delete the wheel guards myself. So if I move the rollback bar down a little bit, boom, there goes the wheel guards. They're gone. So it's just the corners now. And at that point, I could screw in the drive motors and not need the slots, but I want better wheel protection. But if that happens, the wheel guards go bye-bye in a fight, then the drive motors will still be secured with the slots. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I don't know. Let me put them back now. I do have a sketch entirely just for deleting the wheel guards. It actually did help me in the design. But yeah, so there's our look at the CAD. And also I have, of course, there's this giant gaping hole right here. This hole is where the weapon motor sits. Screws into place on the top. There's a slot on each side of the hole for the wires to poke out of and get plugged into the ESC. So I can put the wires go on either side. So like if I have the ESC over here for the weapon, it can go on this side. If I have it over here, the motor can just plug into place on that side. If I remember correctly, the way I have it is the ESC, the electronic speed controller for the weapon, is on this side, pressed against this wall right here. And then the battery sits over here next to it, rather than where I have it in the CAD. So actually the battery's moved like over here. Weapon ESC in between the battery and the front wall. But the battery could slip into place in the back if I wanted to put it there. That would have worked too, but I didn't. But options. Always have options. Let's see here. You should fill out those corners on the motor mount. It'll add a lot of strength for what motors? The drive or weapon motors?
I think all of them. Like, I think maybe
or rather, fill out all the sharp corners. Maybe.
Yes. Yeah, fillets are great. I would highly recommend trying to add some, like at least the inside at the very least.
Yeah, fillets, filling things with fillets also makes everything look true. Yeah, so fair point. That's probably something I'll do as I redesign the frame, which, as you can see with the extension of the wheel guards, I've already gotten a head start on that. Not too much is going to change overall. The design will be kept the same once I do make changes to it, but things like maybe some fillets, since you mentioned it, not being able to do the thing on the front would be a big thing for me. I'll figure that out. I also have to be careful because if I add anything, I also want to remove something to kind of make weight for it because I want to stay underweight. And by doing that, maybe I can make room for forks. So I don't know. We'll see. The front wall. I wasn't trying to do all that, but okay. The front wall in between these two yellow lines I've highlighted here is 1/4 of an inch. That's how thick it is on the front wall, the sides, and the back. And then the sides that stick out for the wheel guards, that's 1/8 of an inch. So it's pretty durable. I think I could probably get away with less than 1/4 inch. Front, back, and sides. Possibly. But
I am doing math. Oh no.
Oh shoot. Brother. Let me show all the top armor and bottom armor plates are 1/8 of an inch. Can't really go thicker on the bottom because of the weapon and how close it'll be if I make it thicker. But I've thought about making the top thicker, just again depending on weight, and if really I want to use an 1/8 inch thick top armor, see how well it does, and if it withstands a lot of brutal hits at its debut event, maybe we'll keep it at 1/8 of an inch. Because I don't want to use anything that's overkill.
Yeah.
Also, Nick, Roughhouse Robotics says, "Whoa, he can do math. He's smart."
I'm figuring stuff out for the 1 pound full quart. Right now, I think I'm around 100 grams or so for new uprights and all the forks that are going in front. I'm going to do something very silly. Or let me see if I can.
I can't imagine you do something silly.
Yeah. So this is the weapon motor that I was using. It's broken, but I have one more that still can be used. My thought process: instead of a giant blade, just have a TPU little knob that spins. That kind of how you have those weird like teardrop shapes where if you put a motor here, then you have this piece where it spins. You have a little piece that hits the ground and lifts the bot up a little bit. That's my idea for getting this bot to lift up, because I don't have a space or weight for a servo or for a drive motor that I want to use. So this is the best thing. So I have an interesting thought process for this bot. Will it work? I don't know. By the way, the top plate I think will also just be duct tape. Will be the two titanium sheets that I had on the bot before, just duct tape. That's just gonna be my top plate, because yes. If I have weight, I'll make screw holes and screw them on. If not, it'll just be duct taped and we ball.
Your robots run on duct tape.
They do. I actually don't know if this is actually legal in full combat, because technically I do have a lifting bot, which is technically a working active weapon.
True.
If I do this right, then I should be able to get to be legal. I should be able to. Duct tape
meta confirmed.
I feel like the duct tape meta has already it's been in effect for a long time.
Only by you.
I feel like other people have as well.
Well, your twin I don't know about.
I have a twin?
That would be dangerous. So, anyways.
I think dangerous is an understatement.
Very. Can you tell me how much your bar weighs now? Good question. Where is Bamboo Studio? Not that one. That's not what I want to slice. I want this one. I'm going to find that
real
weapon blade weight.
I have exactly 100 ounces. More like 105. Oh, no.
According to Bamboo Studio, which weighs a little heavy, 18 grams for the weapon blade.
That's it?
It definitely came out lighter. It definitely came out lighter than that.
Wait, your weapon only weighs 18 grams?
According to the slicer, I think it was more like 11 and a half.
That's not that much.
Oh, you need to make a disc.
Yeah, that's not really going to do much of anything to your opponents. Like, gotta be honest, buddy.
I will not stop arguing for you to make a disc. It will happen.
Add mass somehow.
Oh.
I mean, you could also...
It's definitely not the final design for a blade. May not get used, maybe for test fights. I don't know. Maybe against Troublemaker. See if I can break it with Troublemaker's wedge. I bet I could do that. But yeah, we'll use different design blades. But more on that later. Kaboom. I don't think that's enough weight allowance to make anything. I won't. How many chassis walls? The print settings were. Let's see. So for the blade, it's all walls, like I said. No layers or infill. It's just 45 walls. For the frame and top armor, 8 walls, 35% triangles infill.
Notification.
And then, of course, I could go a lot more in depth. I have a lot more settings in that, but that's the basics. That's some important stuff for now. But yeah, considering how thick and how well printed the frame is, it's going to be durable. Oh, you do not need 8 walls? Yeah, well, I like to go overkill. Have you seen Troublemaker?
Bubble
Troublemaker was... Crap, I don't even remember. Was it 10, 12, 20? I don't remember how many walls. It was too many. And then like 50 top and bottom layers. Let's see here. I survived full combat rumbles with Wallflower with 5 walls. You could do like 3. Yeah, where's the fun in that?
Most of my
Yeah,
spots chassis are 3 walls, 10% infill. We love those type of chassis.
Kaboom.
No.
3 walls, 15% infill. That's for light parts. What infill pattern?
For me?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but one of my friends got me to start using gyroid.
I quit using that.
I either use gyroid or just the classic, like the whatever is already set.
Sometimes I use gyroid for non-functional stuff.
I use grid myself, but that's mostly because I like
Gross.
simplicity. And I don't
Grid?
like
And
hitting
use
stuff.
triangles.
Well, I like my printer to not die and make a weird bumpy surface. Grid is the one that optionally gives you the most consistent results when it comes
That's
to
even more of a reason to use triangles.
Ew, consistency. We don't like that.
Oh, come on. Oh, brother.
So I'd like to show.
I don't have a brother.
That's what you get. Never mind. I can't think of a funny joke. There's probably a joke.
I can, but I won't say it.
Okay. Then again, I'm also using TPU, so. I'd like to show you something a little interesting. Oh wait, you're busy with this. Never mind. What's this? We got.
Go for it.
This is a top.
This is a top.
Ooh, look at that. All right. Very nicely designed. I like to have to say good work. Although with the excess weight you have, you might be able to make the triangle area like a full solid triangle instead of like a holes. You might actually have enough weight with how light the weapon is. So
The holes were actually intentional. It's part of the design.
I get that, but
It's supposed to be like
You
that.
guys make things intentionally?
anyway, so
Wow.
here's the here's a look. It's not a perfect chassis because this is a bit of an old design because it doesn't have like the massive holes where the drive mounts go. This is a old Florian chassis that I've been basically this design I've used for like the last I want to say like 3 years. I've used this shape. You know, the classic exact same width as a Viper kit, which I've been also using since I started combat roboting and antweights, because that's what I was used to using. So yeah, this is the old design, and I'd like to announce, kind of for the first time to the public, that I have on Nick's prompting, because he finally kicked me in the butt enough to
Yay!
inspire
I
me
did
to
something.
change.
I helped this man evolve.
You mean he's
Yes.
actually changing something?
Yes, I went from this sort of shape. Again, this is old, but this shape to this.
Whoa.
This is the new version of
Man's made
Florian.
a wide boy now.
I pretty much can kind of see there. I've widened the robot considerably by like, was that like 4 centimeters? Like about an inch, I want to say, in total. And I've also shrunk the butt, and I've kind of brought the back in about an inch and a half, I want to say. Like, actually, almost 2 inches, I think.
Good
I-
job,
I-
Darren. Thank you for listening to me.
Yeah, so I've reduced the length and I've made it wider to make it more stable on big hits, because I've had a problem where if I hit someone, I tend to fly across the arena, which is a bit annoying. I'm hoping, and Nick says, well, I think you said it as well, that this being wider will make the robot more stable.
Mhm.
It also
I
allowed
like that.
really just kind of to start from scratch with the CAD file, because the CAD file I used for this for this chassis is kind of a humongous mess, and it was referencing, and some of the features I made were made
Oh,
using
shit.
parts that I've since deleted, and so the file's a bit, I think, slightly corrupt because it constantly is yelling at me that this feature uses this part we can't find. Please restore it immediately, and I can't because I deleted it. So that's fun. So I needed a refresh, and it honestly didn't take me as long as I thought it would. This took me like an hour to CAD up, like not even,
Yeah.
and I had it printing after about an hour of designing. Like, it was surprisingly easy, which is good. So yeah, the main change is that it's a lot. Aside from being a different shape, it also is smaller, has a smaller footprint. It's like, I don't know the percentage. It's like a 7, like it's. You're gonna laugh at this joke. It is 6/7 as large as the old chassis. About
I'm
it.
laughing.
It's like 7,900. It's like down
Oh.
from. Yeah, I'll
Now look what you did.
Yeah, he hated that joke. It went from like 7,900 millimeters area squared, millimeters squared, to 6,300. Point is it's smaller, and because I was also wanted to try and compress all the internal components to take up just a smaller area, because this is a bit overkill, and I've gotten it good enough at this whole robot thing to actually make internals that don't look bad, or at least are more compressed and look more contained and not as free floating. And I actually have the bot put together right here. And you can see that it looks a lot neater, at least in my humble opinion.
I love the fact that literally, Jonathan, you haven't changed the screen to be on him at all. And
I'm working on CAD. I'm distracted. I'm not
Fair
really
enough.
paying attention.
I'm
to
working on
stream
CAD
here.
as well for this thing.
Yeah, I already did all my CAD work, and I've already ordered.
Why am
all
I
my
doing
parts.
this again?
Because you're funny.
I already burnt an ESC in this thing. Why am I doing this again?
Because you're committed to the bit, and that is funny.
True.
As you can see,
You must
all
just-
nice and neat in there. I took advantage of a lot of that. I'm making a new chassis, made a lot of nice, good improvements. The switch is actually like level with the top of the chassis, which is nice. It also, again, it's neater. I managed to get the forks to be in a less stupid looking spot, so they're now actually a bit more defensive instead of being awkwardly in the middle. And so it required too much like precision to use those forks, but I copied the fork mount so I can use the same exact fork design, which is good. Wheel placement is about as forward as I could make it without interfering with where the mounts were. Internals are all the exact same. Like, they're literally the exact same. It's just a different body. I also decided to 3D print a PLA version of the frame and the top plate, just to make sure everything would actually fit. And look at that, it does.
When the
As you can
CAD
see,
does exactly what you want it to.
yes, it was great.
What's
And
that like?
it feels great. I'm honestly really happy everything actually fit inside the robot when I put this all together. I am literally just waiting for like the parts to get here so I can have this bot done. Like I'm using the same exact weapon as well. And because it's technically smaller, I've actually saved the CAD when I put all the part weights together has told me that this thing is going to weigh like 426 grams, or basically I'm going to have a spare like 28 grams to work with.
400 what grams?
26.
Okay, when you said 400, wait, you said 426 grams?
Yeah, that's because the robot
Jonathan,
beforehand.
do you know the grams of an antweight? Are you talking about the antweight,
454.
or are you talking about the beetle?
I'm talking about the ant weight, dude.
Jonathan, you know your grams, right?
Yep, the limit is 454.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm 26 under. But 28
Oh
under
wait, no,
actually.
I thought you said you saved that much. I misheard that.
No,
I
that
was
would be
like,
insane if I was
I
able to
was like,
save that
man
much.
made an antweight that is 4 grams.
Yeah, so this robot weighs a good bit less than Flooring currently does, which is great. It means I now have finally opened up options. I can make new weapons now that are a lot heavier. Like I can make a disc hypothetically finally and go back to having big disc energy, which would be amazing because I miss using discs because discs are very fun and look awesome when they're spinning.
Well, time to add another aluminum bit to my to my
Yeah,
collection.
and I can also have longer forks in the back to get under people from farther away, which is also great. I
Not
could
me.
have
Every
more
time someone uses forks, it always goes wrong for them.
yes, I could also
Unless
have a
you're
thicker
RBR.
top plate.
RBR, then you get.
I could have a thicker top plate to face overhead smacky boys. I could run my mini
Very
bot
technical.
with my ant weight in competitions, and it would be glorious. And I could have a little ant because my mouse toy weighs like 20 grams. It is surprisingly light. I could have that running
Did
around
you
the
fix it,
arena.
or did you buy another one?
I have like 5 of them, so I can
And
afford
why'd
to
you only
lose
bring
one.
one to nationals?
I honestly
Oh boy.
I honestly kind of forgot I had brought it, and my plan was to use it during a grudge match at some point because I didn't have the weight to run it during the competition because Florian at the time weighed like 453 grams, and so it was at the weight limit, so I couldn't run it.
I could have
So
used it as a mini bot.
the only reason I ran it during the Rumble is because everyone agreed to let me be technically over the weight limit because
Well, technically, it wasn't. Like, I'm pretty sure that was for cheesy, and then you were like, I think I might be a little over, if that's okay. And we're like, and then we all
someone said
agreed,
they
like,
were
that's
over.
fine.
And I was like, yeah, I'll let you fight if you let me use the stupid mini bot, and everything was wonderful. I have like 4 of them. It's fine. I can afford to have them get completely blown up. That was a great fight. But yeah, like I said, I am really excited now because I'm really just really proud of how this robot looks now because it looks a little more professional, shall we say. Like this looks not bad. And, and hey, I hope your robot looks this beautiful on the inside. Does it actually? Because also you have it like fully done.
Yeah, you want to see the inside?
Yes.
All right, I'll take the top off. I don't mind doing that one bit.
Yeah. The one thing I didn't add that I just really can't add, like I didn't add standoffs to this, like to attach like all the stuff together because I don't have really anything on the bottom here to like hold a standoff in place. And the height of the standoff I would need would be too specific, and I don't really want to get one custom made because that'd be like insanely expensive for not much effort. So it still uses just the whole put screws into TPU and just have it cut the threads itself or whatever. I would like to fix that in the future, but right now I do just want to get this bot together because the plastite screws I use are pretty fine, honestly. The only thing I might change is I might go back to using shorter ones because I don't think I need a. Oh, yep, there we go. It's off. Because I use screws that are currently like about as tall as the chassis to hold everything in place, and I think that's a little overkill. So I might use shorter ones. I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look here. Oh yeah, look at that. It looks really nice, nice and compact.
Beautiful.
Looks good. I like it.
Yeah, I
Oh.
swear there's like not a millimeter of space that's not taken up in this robot.
If you want to
It
save
is.
ow, I keep doing that. If you want to save a little more space, consider changing those Wago connectors from this brand
Those what
to
connectors?
the Wago, WAGO. You switch from these to these. They are about as wide, but they are considerably smaller in bulk. I've actually just switched to these ones because Home Depot near me had them, so I'm
You
using
guys
these
use
now.
connectors?
Yeah, I use Wago connectors because it makes replacing components easy and not tedious. I don't have to risk burning myself.
So here's what I'm using.
I don't think he got that joke there.
This is what I'm using, which is not Wago brand.
Yeah. I have that. I think I have that exact same box of connectors.
Found it at a garage sale. These
Nice.
came from Palm Beach Spots, and they sucked.
What?
Tried them in Space Jam a couple of years ago, never used them again.
What happened?
Everything kept disconnecting, coming out of them very easily. Was not happy
Oh.
with them at all. That was one of the many issues we had that weekend at Ruckus a couple of weeks ago. That was no fun.
So
Oh.
I see what Roughhouse asked me about. Sorry, I cannot
the
add
problem.
a photo of unsupervised decisions to RCE because this is part of the bit, which is you never know what the bot will be. Because the main premise for me of starting this bot was I build the bot up and it would be different every time it's run. So at every single tournament, it would just be a completely new bot, like just completely different. That's what I want to do. Although I think I might just keep it as a I might just keep it as a full court ant. So then after I get that bot like fully assembled, then I might put it up on a RCE. But that'll be a while because I'll only be able to I won't be able to test them until I get back to Poly in August. So it'll be a little bit, but
So I'm going to catch up on the chat real quick before we move on. Because
Good
when we
idea.
were looking at CAD, I was not looking at chat. So let's start here. What battery is that big? That would be...
Okay, this isn't really pulling out, so I think it's fine.
That is a Palm Beach Spots Palm Power Gen 2 LiPo 3S 350 milliamps. So 3 cells, 350 milliamps.
Oh. It looks about as big as my battery, and mine's a 450. Same S's.
I don't really
you
think
use a 3S 450, Darren?
Yes.
Woo. Oh, no matter you hit so hard. I use a 3S 380.
Yeah, I have to use I have to use a 450, otherwise I run out of power at the end of matches.
That's why I don't use anything under 300.
This is where my premise of just knock them out or force them to tap out before the fight goes to the judges comes in. I actually don't remember. The only fight where my batteries died was during a fight with Pushy, but their bot also died and their countdown ended as soon as my battery died. So that's the only time. I don't know. My brain's train of thought literally just left me.
That's relatable.
I actually don't really fully understand what I decided. But
yeah, anyway, that's 3S 350 milliamps is what I use in literally every ant and plastic can I've ever made. Like Space Junk, Pluto's Revenge, Death Defier, Troublemaker, you name it. The only robot I've made that doesn't use that is, of course, the Fairy. Rocketeer that uses a 2-cell battery, being that it is a flipper. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty satisfied with how everything fits inside of here. Everything is a tight fit, but I can still easily access everything. I don't really have to worry about saving up space. Like, using smaller connectors isn't really a concern for me, for this design at least. I need to go back and resolder a few solder joints in here, maybe add heat shrink once, if I can ever find my heat shrink. If not, I know a guy.
Darren.
Yes.
No.
Dude, I just bought new heat shrink.
Yeah, for me, right?
I
No,
still
for
have a load
me.
of heat shrink in a big box I haven't run out of since I bought like a couple years ago.
I got a big box of
Darren
heat shrink and I
has-
never
Darren has
use it.
shrink. You can share with us.
Yeah, just ask and I will give you some at the next event.
I'll hold you to your word. I have a big box of heat shrink and I never use it. And now that I actually think to use it, I don't know where it is. I still don't. I've been looking for that for weeks, haven't I, Nick?
I don't know. This is the first time you brought it up for me.
No.
Or maybe I just don't remember the last time these times you've told me.
If you have a brain cell that's still functioning, it is fried after back-to-back competitions.
I had brain cells? No, I'm joking. I do.
I mean,
I do. Okay.
I'll be nice.
It would be nice.
Only because we're on YouTube. Actually, before I put the top on, let me make sure these are tight. And I like how this, overall, it turned out, and how the weapon motor is a nice fit in there. It's a nice snug little fit in the hole in there. It sits perfectly in place. Screw holes. I have holes cut out in the top armor, so when I put the top on, I can still get to those screws without them being perfectly even with the top. So it'll be harder for an opponent to hit them, but I can still access the screws without taking the top off necessarily if I ever need to do that. That was a good decision. Also, in the middle of all those holes on the inside, there's a little hole that does not go all the way through, and that's one thing I was fixing up when I had CAD design pulled up. That is because it's to give the shaft on the top of the motor here some breathing room, but also keeping it covered to help protect against attacks from opponents. It's a little something I thought through for that. Pretty satisfied overall how that turned out. Let me catch up back on chat. We got a lot of people chatting away. I love it.
Someone
I
said
should
on
pay
the
attention.
board.
Was it me? Let's see. Oh, I see the comment you're talking about. Who said they had a brain? What's a brain? I have no idea. Don't ask me. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm actually paying attention to the live chat again. I kind of got distracted when I pulled out the CAD, and I've been needing to refocus. So I'm refocused on the live chat. So if I missed any questions about Pluto's Revenge or anything related, ask again. Go ahead, and I will answer any questions, because I'm sure I probably missed some. And now I wait for the 20-second YouTube delay. In the meantime, oh, another thing that still yet to be done for this robot is, of course, you have foam wheels. You put liquid latex on them. If you use foam wheels like these, you apply a couple of coats of rubber cement and then liquid latex. I promise you that works wonders on foam wheels. Helps with traction, control, speed, all that fun stuff. Makes it easier to control your robot. So, pro tip for anybody using foam wheels: rubber cement, liquid latex.
That's what I do.
And it's pretty easy to get that stuff. I'm still waiting for the day that Palm Beach Bots or some robot reseller sells rubber cement and liquid latex. But until then, where do you find that stuff? So rubber cement and liquid latex, you can like buy that on Amazon.
Buy it on Amazon, find it at Walmart, and make sure to go to
you can find it
make sure to go to
literally
the
any
school
store.
supplies aisle and not run around the store like a headless chicken like I did for half an hour. And
yeah, just go in like arts and crafts or like back to school stuff or anything like that, school supplies, things like that. Just go into your local store, probably a Dollar General or Walmart or whatever's near you. I'm sure you'll find it for a good price, especially around, at least for liquid latex. It's easier to find that stuff around Halloween because people use that stuff for like face painting for Halloween costumes. So Halloween stores will also have latex at least. So let's see. Can you find it at Texas Roadhouse? I think me and Darren are gonna have to make a trip to the Texas Roadhouse to see if we can find the latex stuff there.
Oh, brother.
He's your brother?
No, he has not.
You're not claiming me anymore after that, huh? Anyways. So yeah, fun stuff. Overall, I'm a little satisfied with this new design. And pretty intrigued to see how it performs. But as I've teased in the past, and particularly in the reveal video for this robot, I did tease a little bit about me stepping out of the picture. I will talk about more about that in the video coming out on August 24th. However, I will add to that a little bit by saying, I think I said this at the beginning of the stream, other than, of course, designing and building it, I will have no further participation with the robot, particularly at events. I'll talk more about that in August. More information to come. A lot's going to be released in August, and yeah, we will find out then what that means and what that looks like. Definitely are going to want to watch that video. And we have a question for Darren in the meantime. Hey, Darren, when might you be doing the live stream?
I'm going to try and aim for the 30th of June, I think, because I have work tomorrow till the 28th. And I'm coming back and celebrating something on the 29th. I have an appointment, like a dentist thing that day as well. So probably the 30th. I should have all the parts for flooring, so I want to be able to show that off, which will be great. But yeah, that's the plan. And you have another question as well, Jono.
So tentatively the 30th. Subscribe to Darren's channel.
I will make an announcement in advance so anyone who wants to like pop in that knows where to go. And well,
very nice.
You get it.
Also, that is a good question, Roughhouse Robotics. Also, any more Minibot Robotics stuff? Next month, more content. Minibot Robotics YouTube channel. It is tagged in the description of this live stream. I checked, and if I did something wrong and it's not tagged for whatever reason, I will fix that again. But I'm pretty sure it's tagged. So everybody here that is watching this and that is subscribed to this channel, I'm posting more content on my solo YouTube channel, Minibot Robotics. There is more content coming as soon as next month. It'll be like late July, I believe, at the latest early August, but I'm sure it'll be late July. So we're a month away from more content, and I'll tease a little bit of it. New robot. That's all I'm going to say for Minibot Robotics. So Yeah, some awesome content coming to Minibot Robotics and Jupiter Robotics. We're working on a lot of projects right now. I may or may not have that ADHD brain where I can't just focus on one project at a time. So that does end up leading to more than one robot reveal. I'm just saying.
He's actually making one of his 50 designs. Oh my goodness.
50? That's a rookie number.
Hold on a second.
So yeah, to answer your question, yes, there's more Minibot robotic stuff that is coming awfully soon. So be on the lookout for that next month, the end of next month. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I will. One of the things that's going to be on there is a recap from my visitation at Thoroughbred Beatdown, which has been mentioned here on the stream. It's 1 month away from today. It's going to be a super, incredibly fun event. We have a lot more people showing up for this next Ocala event than we did the last one.
Well, word's gotten out. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Both of the weight classes are completely full with waitlist. So that didn't happen last time. I'm very excited for that. We've got more competitors.
Aaron, you're gonna podium, right?
We'll
Again.
see. This time more convincingly.
He did podium last time there, right?
Yeah.
That is correct. Rookie.
Hopefully be a little less bad and hopefully more convincing. So I don't face thing 1 and thing 2. You know
What's
what I mean?
thing 1 and thing 2? Is that Parakeet
Robert
Lord?
and Helen.
Rubber and Parakeet Lord.
What?
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure Caden did say something about I think they fixed their robots or something like that, because I think the June event they were having a little trouble with the TPU on their bots. I could definitely tell because they were breaking a lot more easily than normal.
Darn. I don't want them at full strength, man.
I do. I want to see them at full strength because June was fun, but I could tell that their bots weren't 100%, and I missed that. I want to see everybody at their 100%.
Absolutely.
Some more than others. The man with the top.
I
might have to go soon because I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I kind of want to eat food so I don't go to bed.
What are you doing, Darren? I ate dinner right before this because I knew it would be a while.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out. I already did all I wanted to, and I heard about the new epic Pluto's Revenge. I won't be facing it at all, but hope it does well.
Yeah, I think honestly I might be heading out as well, so I'm gonna leave Nick unsupervised. So see ya. It's been fun.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that crazy.
Yeah, I'd be mad. And I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I'm glad I could hear about the new robot and show off a bit of this before it's fully completed. Anyway, I'm gonna head out and go eat food. Feel free to join me for my stream once I announce it, and you can, especially Nick, because he was at the event, so we can talk about our experiences there and have some fun. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head out and eat some food. Have a good evening, you two. Complete dorks.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Bigger dork. What was that?
I don't know.
That was an evil laugh. Okay. Oh boy. Anyway, so yeah, exactly. Eat food before the Texas Roadhouse talk. Exactly. Well, unless he's eating Texas Roadhouse, you got to save that for the stream. You got to do it on the stream, and hopefully share with us.
Yes.
Team Cryptid live stream just ended. Oh, did it? Oh, I missed him. I was gonna raid him. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think I have another raid target ready.
Wait, what now?
Let's see.
Oh, okay. I see it.
¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué?
Okay. Let me look at something. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, so I think that about does it. Let me make sure there's not anything I'm missing here. Let me do that. One more thing. Now, if I was smart, I would prepare everything before the live stream starts. Pro streamer.
I
It's
think
okay.
I got this down. So this is funny. So the mounting on supervised decisions was like this: big mount for big weapon. New mounting doesn't have the motor up here; it has it down here.
Oh,
So I'm doing a funny thing where it's like like the teardrop thing where. And don't worry, this motor's already broken, so I'm like, whatever. So it's down here now. There's space behind, teardrop covering this. That once it hits the ground, the bot should lift up a little bit, like every so often. So it's kind of like doing something like this, just a little bit.
ooh,
I will be using smaller wheels on this thing because I think
Very good.
2-inch wheels are kind of big on this.
True.
So I will be using slightly smaller wheels. So, and if I need to, I'll just drive forward and then like immediately like self right there. That's my idea for this full court ant. Oh, that's where that piece went. Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, that's where that loose screw went.
That's my thought, and I literally just finished the CAD for the mount. I don't know how it's gonna be. This will definitely be interesting.
Well,
No,
we will find out. Let me catch up on chat here before we wrap up here. Let's see. Jake Maximizer. Okay. I didn't know Jake Maximizer hosted live streams. I have to look that up.
Huh.
What is the name of his channel? Got a full slap of ribs at Fat Boy's Barbecue and only ate 3, so ribs tomorrow. Can I have one? Can I have one? Oh, now I'm hungry. Darren mentions food and Robert's mentioning ribs. Man, I'm hungry now.
Same.
And I actually ate before the stream.
So did I.
Finally, we have something in common, Nick. I'm kidding.
We need something in common. We have a lot of things in common. We have lots in common.
Oh, brother. All right. Well, that about does it. I'm going to go find a Discord hangout to hop into, and I'm sure we'll have that in common too, Nick.
Yes.
So, Discord is a very fun place to go to. One that I will definitely recommend for everybody is Polymaker's Discord for anybody interested in 3D printing. Go check them out, discord.polymaker.com. Go join their Discord and have fun. Show off everything that you 3D print and just hang out with awesome people. Our other sponsors do not have Discord servers, otherwise, at least as far as I'm aware. Otherwise, I would definitely plug theirs. But let me catch up on the rest of the chat here. Jake Hoffman Maximizer, search that up. I will do that right now. YouTube. Jake. What was it? Jake Hoffman Maximizer. And Maximizer. I just found him. And I just subscribed. How often does Jake Hoffman live stream? That'll be one more question I ask you about that, since you mentioned it. So I just subscribed to a new YouTube channel from Jake Hoffman Maximizer. Speaking of food, dinner time. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, Wolfman Crab Arms. Thank you for everything, and thank you for joining. And monthly streams. Oh, shoot. Okay, I will make sure to catch the live stream he does next month then. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this live stream. It's been fun. Very excited for the future of Jupiter Robotics as we enter into a new era of the team. Not just with robots, but with a lot more that's going to be announced on August 24th. I'm excited for that video. It'll be one of our best videos we've ever put out. I look forward to it. And let's see how well this thing survives. One thing I will note is I do not think it will survive at all in its current state because no top armor, but that will be fixed.
You don't need top plate.
Who needs top plate when you have a questionable blade?
True.
Oh boy. Always on Thursdays every month, like every combat robot live stream.
Also a reminder for starting, I believe, next Thursday, BattleBots is coming back. So
that is true. It is a good point you bring that up.
I don't know if it's at like their nightly times or if it like gets uploaded sometime during the day, but we do
during the day.
During the day.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember specifically what time, but during the day. Yeah, have a good night, Robert. Thanks for watching. So one last thing and then we're ending. Since you mentioned that, come back in 2 weeks. That's always our regular live stream schedule. Every 2 weeks here on the channel on Thursday evenings, 7 p.m. Eastern. In 2 weeks, we're doing 2 streams in 1 week. On Tuesday, July 7th, our 1-year streamiversary celebration live stream, celebrating 1 year of live streaming. And then 2 days later, on that Thursday, July 9th, BattleBots Pro League live stream. You don't want to miss that. After that one, we're going back into the good old streams. Our groups of builders attending competitions for pre-event predictions and post-event recap streams. Those are coming back next month. I look forward to that. So, top plate? You mean tape plate? Duct tape plate. So anyways, lots of awesome content coming. Hope to see you again in just a couple of short weeks. Got some awesome content. And who knows what's going to happen in the celebration of 1 year live streaming. That streamiversary celebration is going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to it. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows who's going to show up? I got some special surprises planned. We'll find out. We'll find out how all that works out. But come back in a couple of weeks. Hope to see everybody there. It'll be a good time for sure. And of course, as always, Darren's not here anymore. But thank you to Nick and Darren for joining me, because I don't like doing these alone. It's been fun having a couple other fellow knuckleheads join me. And it's been a lot of fun. And any final thoughts from you, Nick, as we head out?
I'm gonna go into insanity if I continue working on robots, and that is a fact. I think maybe I don't know. I should be fine.
Hopefully, I got my fingers crossed. Actually, let me cross some more fingers because knowing you, I got my toes crossed. I'm not going to show you that, but I got my toes crossed and everything. Oh man. And of course, a big thank you to everybody watching, those of you that subscribe, share, and support in every kind of way. We could not have gone 1 year of doing these live streams without you amazing people that support the channel. And so one big thing that we will be celebrating in our celebration stream in a couple of weeks is you, the audience. Thank you all for your support. We're going to return the favor in some form in that stream. So look forward to that and hope to see everybody there. And of course, we save the best for last here on the channel. Thank you to our sponsors. We could not do the many things that we do. Pluto's Revenge wouldn't be possible without sponsors, particularly Polymaker. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Polymaker, Sencut Sen, and 48 Designs. We couldn't do what we do without you fine organizations. It is absolutely amazing getting a partner with all 3 of you sponsors. It is amazing. And look forward to what the future holds for that. And until then, I will see you on the next live stream. Have a good night, everybody. I'm not gonna stand up, or else I'll chop my head off. Anyway, so see you on July 7th for the 1 year live stream celebration. See you then.